Hi, very good afternoon to all. My name is Bhavana and our subject is Business Economics. This is for BBA students in first year in first semester. Up to now we discuss what is the elasticity of demand definition and we saw the meaning and its elasticity of demand. There are four types of elasticity of demand: price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand and advertisement elasticity of demand. Up to now we discuss what is the price elasticity of demand. There are different types of price elasticity of demand, that is price elasticity, price inelasticity, relatively elastic demand, relatively inelastic demand, unitary elastic demand, and what are the factors affecting the price elasticity of demand and where it is very important in price elasticity of demand. Now we are discussing what are the income elasticity of demand, what are the types in income elasticity of demand, and also we are discussing cross elasticity of demand and advertisement elasticity in demand. Let's see here. What is income elasticity of demand? It means, what is the income elasticity of demand? It means the ratio of percentage change in quantity demand of a commodity due to percentage change in income of the consumer. This elasticity occurs when there is a change in income. For this income, there is any change in quantity demanded. So we can say it is an income elasticity of demand. What is? If there is any change in quantity demand of a commodity due to change in income. If there is any change in income, for that reason there is any change in quantity demanded, so we can say there is an income elasticity of demand. It means the ratio of percentage change in quantity demanded of a commodity. There is a ratio change in percentage quantity demand of a commodity due to percentage change in income of the consumer. Due to there is a change in income of the consumer. For change in income, there is any change in quantity demanded, so we can say there is an income elasticity of demand. Percentage change in quantity demanded by percentage change in consumer income. How much change in quantity demanded, how much change in consumer income. Let's see here. Change in quantity by original quantity whole divided by change in price by original price. This way we have to calculate income elasticity of demand. Income elasticity occur when there is any change in income of the consumer. For the change in income, there is any change in quantity demanded of a particular product. So we can say there is an income elasticity of demand. So we can calculate percentage change in quantity demanded by percentage change in consumer income. Change in quantity divided by original quantity, change in price divided by original price. There are different types of elasticity of demand. Types of elasticity of demand. First, positively income elasticity of demand. That positively income elasticity of demand, negatively income elasticity of demand, and zero income elasticity of demand. In income elasticity of demand, there are three types: positive income elasticity of demand, negative income elasticity of demand, and zero income elasticity of demand. What is positive income elasticity of demand? Positive income elasticity of demand is associated with normal goods. Positive income elasticity is associated with normal goods. An increase in income will lead to rise in demand. For example, if there is an increase in income, will also rise his demand. For example, we are purchasing rice for 50 rupees per kg. We are consuming 2 kgs, but income is 100, so we are consuming 2 kgs. Now the income is become 200. You are consumes 4 kgs. So if there is an increase in income, there is a demand also for the particular product increases because they are necessary goods. It is very necessary for us. Positive income elasticity of demand is associated with normal goods. An increase in income will lead to rise. If there is any increase in income in case of necessity, there is in rise in also there is increase in demand of the good. If income elasticity of demand is less than 1, it is necessity good. If the income elasticity of demand is less than 1, if income elasticity is less than 1, then the necessity of good is less than 1. If income elasticity of greater than 1, it is in case of luxury it is greater than 1. In case of necessities it is less than 1. What is positive income elasticity of demand? Positive income elasticity of demand is associated with the normal good. If an increase in this good, the demand of the particular product also increases. If the income elasticity you can say is less than 1, it is E less than 1. If the income elasticity is greater than 1, we can say it is greater than 1. In less than 1, we can say it is a necessity good. In greater than, we can say it is a luxurious good. It is all about the positive income elasticity of demand. There are two types in this case also. Less than 1, we can say it is a necessity good. In case of greater than 1, we can say it is a luxury good. Next, negative income elasticity of demand. A negative income elasticity of demand is associated. Negative income is associated with the inferior good. An increase in income will lead to fall in demand and may lead to change to more luxurious substitutes. For example, I take an example like inferior good means low quality. Suppose we are consuming very low quality rice. So if there is an increase in income, so we can shift to high quality. So the demand of the low quality will get decreased. In this case, in case of inferior good, if there is a rise in demand, the particular product demand decreases, because if our income is increases in negative income elasticity, because it is an inferior good means low quality good, we can shift to high quality good. So for that reason the particular demand of the product will decrease. A negative income elasticity of demand is associated with inferior goods. Inferior means it is very cheaper goods. Suppose our income is increases, we shift to high quality of goods. An increase in income will lead to a fall in demand and may lead to changes to more luxurious substitutes. They change to more luxurious substitutes because of increase in income. So the income elasticity of demand is mainly in case of inferior goods. If there is any increase in price, the demand of the particular product decreases. They shift to the luxurious substitute goods. Next, zero income elasticity of demand. A zero income elasticity of demand occurs when an increase in income is not associated with the change in demand of the goods. Means here the income is increases but there is no change in demand of the good, then we can say sticky goods. Means they are sticky. If the income increases or decreases, we have to purchase these type of goods. So we can say there is a zero income elasticity of demand. In case of negative income elasticity of demand, the demand increase. If the income increases, the demand of the particular product decreases. But in zero elasticity of demand, a zero income elasticity demand occurs when an increase in income, there is any increase in income is not associated with change in demand. Means if there is any increase in income, there is no change in quantity demanded. So we can say there is a zero elasticity of demand, and this type of goods is known as sticky goods. In income elasticity of demand, what is an income elasticity of demand? If there is any change in income, further changes in income, the quantity demanded may changes. So we can say it is an income elasticity of demand, that is percentage change in quantity demanded by percentage change in consumers' income. Types of elasticity of demand. They are positively income elasticity, negatively income elasticity of demand, and zero elasticity of demand. In positively income elasticity of demand, positively income elasticity of demand is associated with normal good. An increase in income will lead to rise in demand. If there is any increase in income, will lead to rise in demand. If income elasticity of demand is less than 1, income is less than 1, so we can say necessity. If income is greater than 1, we can say it is a luxurious good. Negative income elasticity of demand. And negative income elasticity of demand is associated with the inferior goods. An increase in income will lead to fall in demand. If there is any increase in income, will fall to negative demand. And zero elasticity of demand. In zero elasticity of demand, if there is any change in income also, the demand of the particular good does not changes. We can say it is a sticky good. We can say this is the sticky good. This is overall view about the income elasticity of demand. Up to now we discussed price elasticity of demand and income elasticity of demand. Now we are moving to cross elasticity of demand. What is the cross elasticity of demand? It means the ratio of percentage change in quantity demand of commodity X due to percentage change in price of other commodity Y. In cross elasticity, in price elasticity and income elasticity, we compare to only one good. But in case of cross elasticity of demand, we can take here the price changes in one good, there is a change in demand of the another good. So we are comparing here two different products. What is cross elasticity? It means the ratio of percentage change in quantity demanded of commodity X. It means the ratio of percentage change in quantity demanded of X due to percentage change in price of Y. If due to there is any change in price of Y, there is a percentage change in quantity demanded of X. For example, there are two goods like tea and coffee. If there is a price of the tea increases, tea price increases, then demand of the coffee increases. Due to increase price of tea, the demand of coffee increases. So we can say there is a cross elasticity of demand. Here, percentage change in quantity demanded of X divided by percentage change in price of Y. Let's say change in quantity of X divided by original quantity of X, change in price of Y divided by original price of Y. In case of, while we are taking in case of substitutes, like we are taking tea and coffee, if the increase in the price of tea will lead to increase in demand of coffee, means there is a positive, both are increasing. So in case there is a positive relationship between the quantity demanded of X and price of Y, we can say there is a the quantity demanded of X and price of Y. In case of substitutes, there is a positive relationship, means the price of tea increases, automatically the demand of coffee also increases. So both are increasing. So you can say there is a positive relationship between, in case of substitutes, in cross elasticity of demand, there is a positive relationship between quantity demanded of X and price of Y. In case of complementary goods, complementary means car and petrol, there is a negative relationship. If there is an increase in there is an increase in car price, automatically the petrol will decreases, the petrol price will decreases, because nobody can purchase the car. So without purchasing the car, the petrol cannot be used. So we can say there is a negative relationship between the price of quantity of X and price of Y. If there is one of the commodity increases, the other price will decreases. But in case of substitutes, if there is an increase in one price, the other may also be increases. In this case, if there is an decreases, the other may also, if one is increases, the other will decreases. So we can say there is a negative relationship. Let's see what is a cross elasticity. It means the ratio of percentage of quantity demanded of commodity due to percentage change in price of other commodity. Means here the change of price in one commodity due to change in demand of other commodity. So percentage change in quantity demanded of X by percentage change in price of Y, that is equal to change in quantity of X divided by original quantity, change in price of Y, that divided by original price. So in case of substitutes, there is in case of substitutes, you can say there is a positive relationship between the quantity demanded of X and price of Y. In case of complementary goods, there is a negative relationship between quantity demanded of X and price of Y. In case of substitutes, positive relationship. In case of complementary, it's negative relationship. It is a cross elasticity of demand. I hope you understand cross elasticity of demand means in case of positives, in case of substitutes, there is a positive relationship. In case of complementaries means car and petrol, there is a negative relationship between the price and demand of the particular product. This is all know about the cross elasticity of demand. Next, advertisement elasticity of demand. The degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded due to change in advertisement expenses of expenditure. In advertisement elasticity of demand means the degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded. If there is any change in quantity demand due to change in advertisement expenses. For example, we are giving advertisement, up to now we are spending 50,000 upon advertisement expenses, but now we are spending extra 20,000, that is up to 70,000 we are spending on advertisement expenses. For increase in advertisement expenses, there is a change in demand. Some of the customers may attract and they buy the particular product, then the demand of the particular product automatically increases. Due to advertisement expenses increases, the demand of particular product increases. So we can say it is an advertisement elasticity of demand. Change in quantity demand into original advertisement expenses. How much change in quantity demand into original advertisement expenses divided by change in advertisement expenses into original quantity of demand. Advertisement elasticity of demand is nothing but if there is any change in demand due to change in advertisement expenses. So we can say there is an advertisement change in demand. For example, up to now we are spending 50,000 as advertisement expenses. We are increasing our advertisement expenses 20,000. For that increase in advertisement expenses, the demand of a particular commodity also increases. So we can say there is a change in advertisement expense, there is change in demand due to change in advertisement expenses. How to calculate change in quantity demanded into original advertisement expenses? Divided by change in how much change in advertisement expenses into original quantity of demand. We can say it is an advertisement expenses. Today up to now we discuss what is elasticity of demand and definition of elasticity of demand. There are different types of elasticity of demand: price elasticity of the demand, income elasticity of the demand, cross elasticity of the demand, and advertisement elasticity of demand. In price elasticity, we studied perfectly elastic demand, perfectly inelastic demand, relatively inelastic demand, relatively inelastic demand, unitary elastic demand. In income elastic demand, we discuss positive income elasticity of demand, negatively income elasticity of demand, and zero income elasticity of demand. In cross elastic demand, we see different types. In case of a substitute, there is a positive relationship. In case of a complementaries, there is a negative relationship. And we see advertisement elasticity of demand. Due to change in advertisement cost, there is a change in demand. So we can say there is an advertisement elasticity of demand. If you have any doubts up to now, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.